It's almost a year that the town of Creston started composting food scraps. Separating food scraps was new for the residents. Creston had a new compost facility and an operator with no experience in composting. With some on-site training, tools and procedures, and a bit of hand-holding along the way, Creston is producing a really great compost. The regional district received funding for the compost facility from the British Columbia and Canadian governments. The funding program was to reduce greenhouse gas emissions by diverting food scraps from landfill. The composting process at Creston is an aerated windrow process with aeration pipes on top of an asphalt base. The pipes are pulled out with a loader when the windrow gets moved. The pipe is then replaced before the material is piled on top of it. The holes in the pipe are designed so that the microbes receive air even if the windrow is only partially complete. The aeration pipe is connected to a blower. The blowers are controlled by timers. Temperature is measured and recorded using wireless temperature probes. The incoming food waste is mixed with ground wood chips to receive a blend that has about 60% moisture content and at least 35% air-filled porosity. We taught the operator that her job was to keep the microbes happy and provided tools for this. We provided equipment and training for measuring moisture content using a toaster oven. We taught her to measure air-filled porosity and bulk density using a bucket and scale. And we provided her with an oxygen probe so she could make sure there was adequate oxygen for the microbes at all times. We showed how wood chips or finished compost can be placed on top of the compost windrows for additional odor control. The operator quickly realized that there was little to no odor from the windrows if there was adequate oxygen for the microbes. Any odors from the facility was more likely to be from the receiving building, from food scraps stuck in cracks and blocks, or if the food scraps were not immediately processed. We explained how the aeration dries the material in the windrow and to strike a balance between providing adequate oxygen and maintaining moisture. It gets really hot in Creston during the summer, so the piles required water to maintain moisture. The operator quickly learned that re-wetting dry compost is a challenge because the dry compost is so hydrophobic. The operator was able to maintain the temperatures even during the cold winter months. Plastic and other non-compostable bits in the received food scraps is one of the more annoying aspects for the operators. Creston is making some excellent quality compost. They now need to figure out how to screen the compost and remove the plastic. This part of the story was not included in the funding, so Creston, like other communities, has to figure this out. My name is John Paul. I'm a soil scientist and waste management specialist. Thank you.